These niggas want to come right when I go live. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
It's a lot of cars that drive by.
So my brother, yeah, man, y'all came and got me right.
I feel like it only got one in here, but it says 2 per train. I don't know if the road like that or something. Is that the right one?
Yeah. I haven't tried these specifically, but
which ones did you do?
High Hemps.
Oh,
it's all good though. Man, y'all in a rush? All right, cause I gotta go in.
On YouTube, boss. I got notification. I'm subscribed to your channel.
I ain't know y'all was gonna be here this fast. So let me try to make this brief. All right. Yeah. All right. So the homies came in. I want to do provide some more information, family. Because when I had some kinfolk contact me, was like, I'm not really down with the Hebrew Israelites. I think they're extremists and all that. But we are Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, cuz, all right, kinfolk. Why don't you show me your information? Show me your information, and I will take it to consideration. I will actually really sit here and dissect what it is you sent me. And she had me kind of going at first. It did not last. It did not take me long to get this information. And I just had to give it to the people. You know, when you get some bubble gum, some good old candy, you just want to share it. So we're going to start off, okay? Because the last video I did, it was sloppy. It was everywhere. I'm going to try to, give people a little breakdown. Speaking to the people that don't know about, the culture and the different concepts within it. Hebrew is, nigga, please. Hell no, we ain't no goddamn Israelites. The Israelites not even real. This shit wasn't even real. Okay, now bang. Now it was people living over there. The first Jews were obviously dark-skinned people. We say the black race originated from that. Stop y'all reaching. Okay, so boom, we're gonna start off. There was 12 tribes of Israel. I think who's the father? The father's name was I think Jacob. I think it was Jacob. I could be wrong, but the nigga had multiple sons. Okay. He had 12 other motherfuckers, of which we can refer to these 12 sons as tribes or territories. And there you get the tribe of Judah. Judah is supposed to be where we come from, blacks. And according to that ideology, okay, Abraham. There you go. Boom. Yes, you're right. Because Abraham, his name was changed to Abram during this process. And whoop-de-doo. Judah goes on to give us our lineage, quote unquote, and Hispanics in America, which that shit is completely upset. Okay, but we're gonna keep going now. So Judah. Now we have to look at the timelines, okay, people, because we have to say if these people were attributed to building architecture in ancient Egypt, then these motherfuckers must be old. Right? Okay, well, Judaism gives Moses a day of living around the 1300, the 13th century BC. Now, some people don't know this. I gotta teach the family all the time that you have a historical timeline. Just think of year 0, and then think of, like, on the negative side, think of BC, before Christ. Okay, and then after year 1 and such. On the positive side of the scale, think AD, right? Or some they have, I think, like CE and shit like that. But we're going to keep it simple. Now, mind you, family, Christianity, Jesus was was around like the 30th, like the beginning of you know, AD means in the year of our Lord, Anno Domini. So he was around during that time. Nigga wasn't around during BC. Okay, I know the family already know that, but some motherfuckers don't. Moses, his motherfucking ass was, they gave him, the oldest date they gave him was 15 BCE, 15th century. So that's the 1500s, okay, BC. Now, like 3,500 years ago type shit. So boom, that's the oldest we gonna give this man, that they give him. Well, goddamn, nigga, the last pyramid was built, nigga, 200 years before your ass even existed. Before you even existed. How the fuck, when the fuck did you contribute to building these motherfuckers, bro? 200 whole years, nigga, those are generations ago, okay? But now, boom, there you have the Babylonians conquering people in Israel. Let me see. Boom. So they conquered y'all ass in the Israelites in 538 BC. The Persians conquered Babylonia. Babylonia conquered their ass, and then boom. So y'all was able to rebuild your temple of Jerusalem. Okay. Y'all rebuilt your temple of Jerusalem. And what? In the group, I believe 721 BC, right? But y'all shit was nowhere near looking like Egyptian or Kemetic architecture, bruh. There was no reference to natural deities or deity or nature as a spiritual concept. There was no Metuneta, I'll call it. There was nothing resembling ancient Kemetic architecture. You see what I'm saying? If you look at the Temple of Jerusalem, it don't look like that shit. But that was the earliest thing that y'all went to rebuild. Got him. Got him. That's one dagger right there, motherfucker. Okay, if y'all were the people who created this science, mastered this science, and y'all was still able to practice your motherfucking science during your captivity, then why does it not reflect in y'all's Temple of Jerusalem? Damn. God damn. God damn. You can't take the heat, can you? The phone keep falling down. But anyways, we gonna move forward. That's just some preliminary shit. Now we gonna bang on. So the kinfolk want to send me some science shit talking about haplogroups and where the DNA and the genes come from. Okay, I'm like, nigga, that sound like what Brother Short is into. Okay, so I want to see the science. I want to see the bloodline. Now let's go to this haplogroups and all this big old weird ass words niggas want to throw up in the mix. Them big ass words ain't finna save you, nigga. You can't hide behind no big ass word. Okay, now let's go. Let's go. We're gonna type in what she sent me. I screenshotted that shit too, but we just got I sent it to her in a Facebook message. So we just gonna go to the Facebook message. Hey man. And we gonna find out that work I gave the kinfolk. I'm sorry. It's bigger than. Open the door. Is that nigga with locks? What's up with them? Hey, I'm giving them this work real quick. Hey, they want that though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, dang. Okay, I think I just screenshotted that joint to her. Boom. What I type in? Haplo group. The haplo group ain't gonna save it either, nigga. Now she's in the, oh, you got the E1, B1A, goddamn haplo group. No! That ain't giving you no slack. We ain't cutting y'all no motherfucking me slack, cuz. What you group? Nigga, please. Yeah, we banging on my cut. I had to. My kinfolk, she thought she was getting me with some new information, and I had to look it up because I didn't know what the fucking haplogroup was. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna let that shit stop me. I finna dissect. Now, boom. Let me show y'all. Present to everybody. Let me show y'all Facebook family. Now, this is not what she sent me. I just found this up on my own, but this is part of the email she sent me. She sent me the E1B1A. So I typed it in reference with Hebrews, and this is the only thing I saw. Now, this right here is some pitiful scholarship. Well, I wouldn't even call it scholarship. Can I? All right. Now, boom. Tree is a visual graph of haplogroup E and the formation of the ancient Israelite nation. Oh, really? Okay. For the unlearned, let me first state for the record, when you have and believe that the curses in Torah fit the Negro or so-called African Americans that went back into slavery by way of slave ships, Deuteronomy 28:68, then you don't need the actual DNA of Jacob, Isaac, or Abraham, because those people who you so-called believe to be Israelites have a Y DNA haplotype.
They're not Israelites.
I know.
Because that's the name was changed to Israel. So how can they be them people before that? So
talk to me. Talk to me.
Talk to me.
No sense. Talk to me. I wanted y'all to see. Look, he goes on to say some crazy shit. Okay, he says, why the Torah spells out in great detail what this DNA tree illustrates. It's called logical sequencing and logical conclusion. But truthfully, it's plain common sense. A person of average intelligence can put this chart together because it's laid out for you in Torah. By the same Most High God you claim and profess to believe in, but somehow doubt his DNA, coding of the children of Israel, who he chose to be above all nations. How does that work exactly? Starting with the slaves who were in those slave ships, and their Y DNA had been identified as E1B1A. Ooh. Start from there, go back to Torah, and let it tell you which man those slaves descended from and match the haplogroups appropriately. This isn't Chinese math. Now, this is where this motherfucker, you're fucking with niggas like Brother Shaw. Okay. In the spirit of ignorance is only prevalent if you feed it and desire to remain in that state. The slaves on those ships whose DNA is E1B1A are the lost sheep of Israel, and obviously and clearly are the seeds of Jacob as such. If their DNA is E1B1A, then obviously and logically Jacob's DNA had to be E1B1A as well. How the fuck? Why? Why? Bitch, what connection did you make? The slaves on the ships whose DNA is E1B1A are the lost sheep of Israel. Obviously and clearly the seeds of Jacob as such. How? Bitch, you ain't explain nothing. You just saying obviously. Nigga, where's the evidence? Then obviously and logically, Jacob's DNA had to be E1B1A as well. Right there. All they said was obviously and clearly. You can't have one without the other. It's common sense. Nigga, what's pointing the motherfucking Jacob in E1B1A? Nigga, you made that up. You just sat your ass right there, typed up on a computer, and just put that shit right there. This nigga got 1,000 likes, almost 2,000 shares of this fucking ignorance. Now we finna go in. Look at this goddamn chart. First, Abraham and his story was a goddamn allegory. It wasn't even real. So we can chop this motherfucking tree off at the top of the head.
Shit ain't even real.
It's not even real. Oh, now if you want to play that game, let me go to this motherfucking screenshot.
Israelite either. Even if he was,
right. He wasn't. His name wasn't Israel.
And you know, come on, man. That shit's just. I used to be a Hebrew Israelite. That's just some bullshit. Just move on.
Move on.
Go to real history.
Real history.
Go read about what happened with Alexander the Greek and what happened in Egypt. What really happened. You know what I'm saying? Not. Yeah, you know, something that really happened. You know what I'm saying? Read about what happened to the Indians in America.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That
Boom.
Happy
38. Now, family, y'all looking in y'all YouTube, y'all stay tuned in. But Facebook family, we finna go in. Cause y'all Hebrew Israelites like to say, oh, Africa this, we not from Africa. Motherfucker, your goddamn haplogroup says, what?
Man, the tribe came out of Egypt in the Bible.
See, these niggas don't even know what they fucking.
No 12 tribes at first. The 12 tribes came out of Egypt,
and they was nomad. They left and they went to the promised land.
The whole Israelite 12 tribe was created in Egypt. That's what the Bible say. So how they not from Africa? Because I guess Egypt is in Asia.
So we just had to bang on them real quick, family. They haven't provided any architecture. They tried to go with the DNA, but I just showed you, bitch, it says Africa.
Y'all didn't build the pyramids.
They didn't build the pyramids. They know they didn't. Okay? So stop perpetuating this fuck shit. You hear what I'm saying to your family? We just showed you, nigga, your DNA says Africa.
Abraham wasn't even born yet when the last pyramid was built.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. How were y'all involved?
So if he wasn't born yet, then there's no way y'all could have built the pyramids. You understand what I'm saying? Abraham wasn't even born when the last pyramid was built. So they didn't build nothing. And, you know, you don't see no pyramids in Israel.
Talk about it. Practicing that science.
I gotta go, man.
Oh yeah, already, bro. Hey, my car ain't running.
What happened?
I gotta get a charge.
Just a charge? Take the battery to the AutoZone, let it charge?
They said I gotta get another one. Yeah, I gotta get another battery.
Where you get? Oh, you don't know where that battery came from? What kind of battery is it?
It's a Napa. It should have a warranty, but he was like, if I ain't buy it, then I.
Google where Napa batteries are sold. If it got the warranty on, just take it back.
It's gonna be on it.
Yeah. What year is the battery?
It's a 2017.
It don't matter about the receipt. If you know where they sell Napas at, take it back.
Let's take that bitch back. I was shit. We're gonna do that then. But yeah, family, we tuning out. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have y'all give y'all this light work. You know what I'm saying? The right work, real quick. Kinfolk came and validated. You know what I'm saying? What God was talking about. So don't come around me with this Hebrew Israelite shit. That we not feeding that. We're not feeding into that. You see what I'm saying, family? This is black power. This is African power. And obviously, we understand that Africa, the name Africa, you can't associate the name, the wealth, the splendor, the science, the culture, the accomplishments, and all that. You can't associate those made in Africa by Africans with the cracker just because they named the bitch after a cracker. And we live in the people's continent who uplift that cracker and his mindset. So he discovered this continent for his people. Not our. We was already, nigga, how you gonna discover us? Bitch, we living on it. So had we lived in our own continent, we would be calling Africa by another name. We wouldn't be calling it Caesar Africanus. But you know, America likes Rome. Rome likes phalluses. So we all up on this weirdo gay shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all of us. I'm just saying this society that we live in is on some completely weirdo shit. So if you buying into that Hebrew Israelite shit, nigga, you's a weirdo. You feel what I'm saying to you? You weird, nigga. Do your research and goddamn get you some cool points by not spreading this foul shit to the youth, to people who's really trying to find a way and a means in a community to uplift themselves. You see what I'm saying? So that's how we doing. If you want to support the God, support me directly. BrotherShout.com, BROTHASHAWT. You know what I'm talking about? I'm on Spotify, I'm on all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But support me directly at the website if you want to. Peace, black family. Had to give them that work.